Welcome back, everybody. Live, laugh, learn, and hopefully sleep. Yes. We are back with sleep specialist Dr. Raj Dasgupta discussing sleep tips for families with kids getting ready to go back to school or who have already gone back to school. So we may have missed the boat. Welcome, Dr. Raj. You're not kidding. So, as a father of two, you are also a father of two. I mean, mother of three, one on the way. We all have kids.
Yeah, we know this.
So how much sleep does a person really need each night?
Well, that is the question, isn't it? And before I answer, I'll let you know I'm in the trenches. I have two kids. I'm not in the sidelines. I know what it means, okay?
Front lines.
So, you know, what is the total sleep time we need? That's going to be a hard one because for me and you, I think the American Academy of Sleep Medicine states that we need around 7 to 8 hours of sleep. But as you get younger, like this wonderful chart has over there, that younger folks need more sleep. What a surprise.
Okay.
And what is going to be that ballpark range? Somewhere between 8 to 11 hours, but there's always that sweet spot between 9 and 10. So as we get older, we do need less sleep.
Look at those teenagers.
Wow.
Those teenagers.
Is it how much
8 to 10.
Wow. 8 to 10? I thought they were just being lazy.
I mean that.
I'm waking out of bed to my nieces and nephews.
And you know what's going to be really tough is that when you talk about teenagers, it's so easy to stay up later. You know, the night owl.
Right.
But to tell kids to go to bed earlier, it's just not natural for many people.
Right.
That's why we're discussing this.
Well, what tips do you have for parents to try to get their kids back into that school sleep rhythm?
Right. You know, tell me if you heard this before. Don't procrastinate.
Yeah.
We tell that to our kids, and same for us. We got to live by that because, you know, it's not going to be the night before school. Hey, go to bed 4 hours earlier.
Yeah, good luck.
It's not going to
Good luck
work.
with that.
So the thing is actually about 2 to 3 weeks beforehand, slowly move back to bedtime around, you know, 15 to 20 minutes. Now, another key thing is that there are actually 7 days in the week, not 5.
Right.
So when you want to be the good parent for only 5 days and say, you know what? Hey kids, you did such a great time in school this week. Why don't you sleep in on Saturday?
Right.
That's not the tip.
So
That's
a tough one, isn't it, Ken? That's a tough one.
It's called sleep restriction. You have a set bedtime and set wake time, even if it stinks on that Saturday and Sunday. You know what I mean?
Oh, you really are not going to be the popular parent. I got to be honest with you, Dr. Raj. But it's not just the sleeping that we have to set examples for. We have to. You say we have to set examples for everything in our life.
Exactly. I would say being a good role model, and it's not easy. And how can parents be good role models? 2 things. Number one, food and exercise. What I mean by that is have kind of a ritual to transition into sleep. Have the dinner at a regular time. You're in charge of what you give the kids. Make sure it's not a lot of sugars and carbohydrates. Make sure the caffeine intake. And I love the exercise. And for us, there's been studies that show around 2.5 hours of moderate exercise a week is great for getting good sleep.
Right.
So you know what? Grab the kids and go outdoor.
Yeah,
that's the move.
Get off the tablets and go outside.
Speaking of studies, we all hear these reports about blue light and how it affects your sleep. What can you tell us about blue light?
All right, let me define what it is first. You know, so blue light's, you know, in natural sunlight, there's a certain wavelength, but when you take out a tablet, it's in high concentrations, and it suppresses one of my favorite hormones called melatonin. And you need to secrete melatonin just to kind of help you sleep. So let's talk about the bigger picture that you mentioned already. It's not just about the blue light shading it off. Anyone can do that. It's about technology. Because if you just say, hey, wear a blue light shade, and you still have your iPhone, iPad, Kindle, you name it.
Reading your iPad at night.
You're not transitioning into sleep. And let me just tell you this one quick story is that I have a patient that comes to me for good sleep hygiene. He couldn't go to bed. And I said, you know what? Go read a book if you can't fall asleep in 20 minutes. But it was a younger patient, and you think that patient grabbed a copy of Moby Dick from the library?
No.
You know, it was an iPad.
I use my iPad. I'm purposely trying not to buy magazines and books. You're saying go back.
And you have to admit, we all have this Pavlovian reflex that our phone has to be in arm's distance. Well, who tweeted me? Who Facebooked me? So you got to put that technology away.
Okay, so put the technology away. What would you recommend if you were struggling to go to sleep at night? Just read a book?
No, I'm going to say in general that, you know what, you want to have that good environment. So I think rules of thumb are it's always going to be you want to be on the darker side, you know. I would say about sound, you know, of course you want it quiet, but some people like a little white noise.
I love white noise.
They do. They just
I use white noise at home. And speaking, we've been talking about the kids. Now, parents, we all need help with sleep because we have kids.
Of course.
What is your feeling on sleep? sleep aids and things like that?
Well, being a good sleep doctor, can I wear my sleep doctor hat real
Yes.
quick? Okay, so the mainstay therapy for insomnia is going to be cognitive, the way you think, and behavioral actions therapy.
Right.
You can do that all you want, good sleep hygiene. When we talk about melatonin is going to be something where it's not really a potent sleep aid, but the key
Right.
thing is if you want to shift what we call your circadian rhythm, it's all about the timing of the melatonin.
Okay.
So I would take it around 2 hours before your desired sleep time.
Okay.
That's where you get most of the benefit.
That's important
So
to know.
Natrol,
Yeah.
by the way, which we have here, is a really great sleep aid, and it's melatonin. It's the #1 melatonin brand.
That's right, and Natrol, it comes in berry gummies, liquid melatonin, and fast dissolve, so you can take them in whatever way is best for you.
Just make sure you take them 2 hours before you go to bed.
You said it.